I am no longer in a relationship. I am no longer engaged. I will not be friends with my ex. This was not a mutual agreement. I will not ask for privacy at this time because I know what come with this. I had a public relationship, so I have no problem with y'all speaking publicly about it. I will not be dating no time soon. Don't ask me. Don't even be expecting. You will not catch me with nobody. You will not catch nobody with me. So yeah, I dropped that tea before somebody could drop it for me. There you go. Have a great day.
So that was short lived. Hey everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about Raynell Steward announcing, well, going on a story, but I think he put it out there first that he dodged a bullet. So since they had a public relationship, I guess they had to make it public that they were not together in such a nasty way. But anyway, many people knew that this wasn't gonna last because this young lady seems to do the same thing over and over again. That's why she keeps on getting the same results. She had just broken up with Lou, the father of her daughter, and they were engaged also. And she had already had other relationships before this guy came in the picture. And then when he came in the picture, I mean, started experiencing her money. He was experiencing money. She started promoting his business and putting him. So it was a lot of things that this lady was doing. It didn't make any sense, and that's why this was going to end very badly. I'm not surprised it ended this way because it's certain moves she made. It doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense at all. And sometimes when you look at these people relationships, you know that you know they are successful in business, but somehow they just can't make it in relationships. There are women that make a lot of money and they respect their husbands, they respect their boyfriends and stuff like that. They don't display their relationship constantly on social media because you don't know who's seeing your relationship, who's seeing what you're posting, what they're saying over your relationship. But since a lot of these women have stuff to prove to people that doubted them, people that said stuff about them, they always have to show people, what, look at me. But obviously what she was showing us was not what it is, because she was showing that, he's serving her breakfast and they was together on Christmas. They going on trips, they making money, they making moves. But um according to her statement, she could have dodged those licks, and he acting like he didn't wasn't just fighting her on the internet and on the interstate on the internet. Yeah, they was fighting on the internet. So not sure if because they were breaking up, that's why they had this disagreement, or this was constantly happening. So we don't know. So what she was putting out there wasn't her actual reality, and this is what a lot of people just show the best of their lives, but sometimes that's not what their lives is, especially when they constantly doing it. It's not like you're not supposed to do that, but sometimes the best relationships are not on social media. Trust me, if you go out in the world, you actually go out in this world, go out, go shopping, go out to eat, go in the park, go walking around, the best relationships are not on social media, period. But social media wants you to think that's what it is. So there are women. Look at the Proverbs 31 woman. She was buying land, she was doing all kinds of stuff, taking care of her husband, and her husband was respected. Her husband, she had a successful, according to the Bible, she had a successful relationship, though she was able to make money. But if you're looking at these women on social media, they are not, a lot of them are not good examples. That's why you have to have, I know several women that they make money, they don't ever disrespect their husbands. They have good relationship, but most of the time their relationship is not displayed on social media. That's the thing. So it's unfortunate that she has, I don't know when she's gonna get it. I don't know. But she keeps on doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, now, yes, you're not gonna be in a relationship. You're not gonna be with anybody. Nobody gonna catch you with anybody. But while you are not with any, what are you learning? Are you going back to see what you did wrong? Are you learning? Are you getting the healing that you need? Because most of the time, a lot of these relationships don't work because a lot of women are misandrous. You don't like men. You hate men. You hate men, and it could be stemmed from the fact that you were hurt by a man or men in your lives. And some people say, I was never hurt by a male in my life. But you had somebody, somehow you saw a negative example of a man or men in your life. And sometimes these things are so powerful. You could have one conversation with a person and they told you something negative about a man, and that changed your perspective of men. So a lot of these women, a lot of your relationships is not working because you hate men and you have to admit that. That's why some of them emasculate these men. They talk to them any type of way and stuff like that. They are the man in the relationship, but the man's supposed to do for them. They doing stuff like that. They provide for the man so the man can provide for them. You do, you all wrong. You all backwards. So sometimes we have to get healing. That's why Tony Gaston's always say, heal before you deal. Rather you take 5, 6, 7 years, because depending on the level of hurt that you have, to heal, than for you to go from relationship to relationship that keeps on messing up, and then you really gonna hate men. I remember this young lady was saying this testimony at Tiffany Montgomery's. She has this event that she has every month, and she was like, when she was younger, she was taken advantage of by a family member who was black, dark skin. He was tall and dark skin, and then for years she was afraid of those type of men. But she prayed and fasted. I think for years she prayed and fasted, and then she got the healing. And who did she end up getting married to? A tall, dark skinned black man, just like the family member that did that thing to her. So the devil knew that this is the person that God had for her, but she had a fear of these men for years until she got the healing. She got the healing. She was able to encounter the person that God had for her. But that's what people don't want to get. People don't want to take the time to heal. They don't want to take the time to do the work that needs to be done. So when they do get into a relationship, so that this relationship can last, because all it is to show off the social media. No, I'm not single. I got me a man. But you can't keep a man for more than a year, more than 2 years. Yes, you engage, and then it's this pride. Oh yeah, I was engaged 3 times. I was engaged 2 times, but you still don't have a husband. That those relationships never came to anything. I don't know, but and this is what happened to her is happening to a lot of women. And if you keep on doing the same thing, you're gonna keep on getting the same results if you don't do something different. If you're gonna get to take the time to heal. Why do you constantly need to show off your relationship? Why do you constantly need to always be in a relationship? Just jumping from relationship to relationship. Sometimes you have to heal. It's something that you need to heal, something that you need to deal with that you don't want to deal with, and you think you're gonna distract yourself with a relationship, and you're actually making it much worse for you. So, what example are you setting for your daughter, for your son? Every time you would I don't know. But it is possible for you to make money and to have a good relationship. But one thing you gotta do, you gotta keep your relationship off of social media. Everything not, don't need to be on social media. Every time you do something for you, don't need to be on social media. No. Though this relationship may have not worked out for her, but for him, it really benefited him because the fact that, she had met him, he started experiencing her money, going on trips with him, promoting his business. I think they even got inside, they have a business together. Look at him. This was last year, and this is this year. So it benefited him, even if it didn't benefit her. Anyway, that's all I had to say about the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.